just because of that. Alright. In 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Mania. It's a puzzle game for the Game Boy. But we're not really going to do any puzzles because that's just too difficult. There's a giant skip in the game that we're going to do. We're just going to do that instead. So while digging, we don't want to go flying out of the ground. So after I undig a hole while on the ground, I'm going to just hit A again to go right back underground. Oops, one too many A's. And it speeds you up a little bit so you don't go flying up in the air like this. This is the animation I'm skipping. I'm just going to throw some balls and push some balls. Now we're pushing some balls and holes. Now we're going to kill some dinosaurs while kicking balls and holes. So this game is a lot of RNG. A lot of RNG, and it's only 9.5 minutes, so this could go bad or go well. So here's the big glitch I was talking about. What I need to do is I need to bounce off the enemy while transitioning, and it's a frame perfect trick, so it's going to take me a couple attempts. Yeah, that one was way too soon. That one was one frame too early. There we go. So, while transitioning after bouncing, when you're holding a ball and an enemy walks into it, it bounces you backwards. If you transition on the exact frame that you bounce backwards, it shifts you half a square over. So it allows you to just walk through the level like that. And then after saving and quitting out, it opens up every single level in the game. Not only does it open every single level in the game, it also opens up some glitched stages. So here's the last level, but if you notice the bar keeps going, so there's more levels over here. I'm not going to enter any of them because they'll soft lock the game, most of them will, but there's a bunch of glitch levels in the game. So now we're on the boss rush, because level 8 is just a boss rush, and this is why it's a huge RNG run, because almost every single boss is RNG. This is Kangaroon. He's going to shoot 2 apples at us, and then we're going to put this spike underneath him. After you put the spike underneath him, you can get lucky and actually hit him while he's bouncing around. So we've hit him, so now we're going to try to move this spike and hope that he bounces onto it, which he usually doesn't. So that's some bad RNG right there. There's nothing you can really do. The only thing I think you can really do is learn like the 100 different patterns that there are and just hope for the best. Oh, so close. Almost got him right there. Alright, so this was a really, really bad fight. Ideally what you want to do is he'll do his first set of throwing apples and then you'll hit him and then hit him 2 more times while he's bouncing around. Unfortunately, I didn't get a single hit off, so I got a quick hit there, so that wasn't too bad. Another difference between Mania US and JP is the portals right there. On the English version, it's a star. On the Japanese version, it is a pentagram. Apparently, the English couldn't handle that. So here's Sundays, the easiest fight in the game. We're just going to pull the ball down, bounce into him so he doesn't blind us, and then we're going to hit him with the ball, move the other ball over, and then hit him again. Really simple. You just got to knock him into the water because he's a sun, so knock him into the water and just cool him down. Here's one of the few non-RNG fights, so it's really nice. Next up, we have Fun Ton. This fight is RNG, but it's not too bad most of the time. The idea here is you want to dig out every single piece of all the ground that you're going to need where he can possibly land, so you can get to where he's landing quicker and make a hole. You need him to make a hole so he falls into the ground like that, and then just hit him with the ball. He's going to do 3 cycles of that. The first one, he does 1 location. The second cycle, he does 2 holes. And the third one he does 3. He only lands in one spot, but there's 3 shadows. So, ooh, this is a bad one. Okay. So that's one of the issues with this fight, is he can kind of split up where he lands, and it's hard to get to every single location in time. So that's why you want to dig out all the ground, because you move faster in ground that has already been dug. So I've got all the stuff dug out now, so I'm just going to sit in the middle, wait for him to jump up, and then dig out the 3 spots where he's going to land. Alright, so this is a good one because they're clumped together. Alright, and he really good because he landed right where the ball was, so I didn't have to move the ball around. So next up we got quite possibly the worst boss in the game. This is where most of my runs died. This is Mad Wrencher. You just gotta go up here, push this pipe, and come back down. See, this already is bad RNG. So we're supposed to hit him with that last wrench he throws, but he threw it on top of me, so I couldn't hit him, so we're just gonna have to wait. And we only got 1 hit off there, which is usually what you do on the first cycle, is you get 1 hit, then a double hit on the second cycle. Sadly, you're only supposed to do 2 cycles. I'm going to end up doing 3 because he kind of trolled me with the first cycle. Uh-oh, this isn't going well. This is not going well. Mad Wrencher, he always gives me issues. You want him to throw the wrenches in a certain way so you can hit him with a double wrench on the second cycle. Oh. Alright, that's actually good that I missed that. Bad that I walked into that. Oh, I'm choking. What? Alright. We're gonna get this. I'm really doing bad on this fight. It's a lot of RNG, but I'm messing up a lot right now. He will never throw a wrench where a pipe already is. Alright, so that right there is what you want to do. That's a double hit, and the fight's done. Yeah, Mad Wrencher just causes a lot of issues. That right there, most of it was my fault, but... Alright, so we're going to grab some safety health, just in case. 2 quick hearts, so we don't die. And then we got to destroy this, and this actually is a checkpoint, so if we do die, we would just restart here. This is Big Mama, another RNG fight. Every single one of these holes that you see, she can pop up. So what you want to do is you want to go underground and watch her and see where she's going to pop at. And this one is a bad one because, 1, she gave me no time to set up, because sometimes she'll just quickly pop out of the ground. And 2, her location made it where it's really hard to move the ball around. So that was a bad Big Mama already. Alright. So there's 1 hit. You gotta hit her 3 times. The fight doesn't change. It's always the exact same thing. Just keep slowly hitting her. Hope that she gives you a good setup. Same location again. This is a nice one. So there's 2 hits. And hopefully another decent location from Big Mama. Okay, then another good location. So that's ideally what you want, is just a location where you don't have to really move the ball around too much. But this, if I actually ever get runs to get past Mad Wrencher, I usually lose it on Big Mama. Alright, so next up we got the Sammy Bros, which is another non-RNG fight, so this is a good one. You just gotta pull the ball back into the arrows, and that'll slingshot it upwards and hit the top guy. Now we're just gonna sit here and wait a little bit, because if not, we're gonna pull the ball into the guy. We're gonna jump right here to avoid taking damage from that. And then we're going to come down and not do that. There we go. The cycle was a little off because I was a little slow on the first one, but it still worked out. Because you're going to take a hit no matter what on the 3rd cycle right there. And you always got to wait for the portal to spawn before you step onto it. If you're standing there and then the portal spawns, you won't actually warp. Alright, so now we got Snowman. This is probably the worst fight. No, but Mad Wrencher definitely is. But the good thing is he always does that. He will always jump to the bottom left like that, so you can always guarantee a hit. After that, he's pure RNG. So he's just going to bounce around, and you got to keep breaking him down into these small bits right here. So you got to hit him, what, like 6 times? Something like that? I've never actually counted. Like 7. The reason why he's so problematic is because he jumps around so much. And he never seems to jump where you want him to. Oh, he's actually being nice to me right now. You can position the ball based on where the snowman goes. Like that one just went to the top, so it's going to have to jump there or on top of me. So it allowed me to just set up for a quick kill. Ooh, that was probably the best snowman I've ever actually gotten. That was an insanely good RNG on snowman. Alright, and now we got the last fight. We got Jinbei, which is the final boss. There's actually a manipulation for him to move exactly how you want him to. I'll probably mess it up, but if I don't, the fight will go really smoothly. Gotta wait here just a little bit before pushing this, so he'll throw like that, and move up. Oh no! No! So I hit up a little too soon while I was charging my attack. So instead of actually... Okay, it worked out. Barely. But I hit up just a little too soon while I was charging my attack, so I moved up instead of throwing the ball, so it threw off the cycle. And time is when we hit the cabbage. And time. It's not too bad. I messed up a lot on Mad Wrencher. He gave me pretty bad RNG. Snowman was really good. Kangaroon was pretty poor, and Jinbei I messed up. But that is Mania with a giant glitch. This game, there's actually a TAS for all levels. It's 1 hour and 9 minutes, and he still skips a lot of the game. So imagine how long this game would actually be if you did every single puzzle. The nice thing about this game is it's actually got an in-game timer, and it's actually pretty accurate too. I actually have the RTA world record, but Bacord has the in-game time world record because he used Game Boy Player, which does he used Super Game Boy, and that has the border around it, which creates a lot of lag and waste a lot of time. I don't have that, so I gain a lot of free time on him. So it's actually weird because I actually have the RTA world record, but he has the in-game world record by like 11 seconds or so. So his run is a lot better than mine. I only have him beat just because I cheated and don't have the Super Game Boy border. Hopefully the run wasn't too bad. I messed it up quite a bit, but hopefully I was able to showcase the game for you guys well enough. It's a really cool run. It's a really cool game. If you guys have never played Mania, I really suggest you play it. It's a really short puzzle game. Well, not too short. Most of the game, there's also on 100% that you can do on the game as well. There's collectibles, there's cabbages that you got to put into the holes to actually collect. And at the end of each stage there's a boss. That's what the boss rush was all the bosses thrown together. So there's 7 stages worth of puzzles, and then stage 8, which is your boss rush. So, waiting for the in-game time. Hopefully I can even read it. I have no idea. I think yeah. Yep, so 9 minutes and 3 seconds. That's not too bad. The world record is 7 minutes and something. So the in-game time is always like about 2 minutes slower than RTA. I don't know what it actually times on the in-game timer, but a lot of the extra stuff that we have while using a timer doesn't actually get put in there, so. Aw, sprinting, thank you. It's seriously, it's a good game. I messed up a little bit, and I really feel bad for that because it's a really cool run when you see the entire thing. Mad Wrencher seriously is a troll, but it's a fun game. If you guys haven't played it, I really, really do recommend it. If you enjoy puzzle games, which I don't enjoy puzzle games, but I still enjoy Mania. I think it's mainly because of the nostalgia factor, because this is one of the few Game Boy games I had while growing up. I also enjoy Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle for the same reason. I know most people hate that game. There's actually a few NPCs throughout the game. In the top right you can see an old mole. He helps you out throughout the entire game. He gives you hints and secrets and whatnot. How far ahead are we on the schedule now? Oh, we're 9 minutes ahead. That's pretty cool. It is a really interesting game. Nice little fun short game too, so. They should be setting up the next run, getting that ready for you guys. We only have 2 more games left in the marathon. As sad as that is. This has been a great marathon. I really want to thank EBC and Slash Infinity for helping set this up with me. Feasel, of course, for giving us a channel to stream to and spending just countless hours making sure everything is running smoothly.
That was a great Mania run.
Thank you. Thank you, EBC. And lastly, I want to thank you guys for submitting runs and watching runs.
Sounds like we're waiting for Unusual Cook right now, so.
Alright, we have 2 more runs coming up, and then sadly we're done. We got Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, ran by Kupari. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that close to accurate, and it's going to be commentated by Unusual Cook. And then after that, we're wrapping it up with The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX by Vlak SR, which is going to be amazing because I know Vlak's good at the game, and that's a really cool game. One of the few games that I actually have learned to speedrun, but I stopped because I'm horrible at it.
I learned 100% of that game for 12-hour challenge. It took me 21 hours to learn it all.
Nice.
But yeah, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge is going to be Intense and Exploding Lift. I don't know what Exploding Lift means, but I do know what Intense means, so that's going to be pretty sweet.
That's all that matters, as long as you understand some of the words.
I mean, Pokemon, like Pikachu, Bulbasaur, I mean, like, if you know the Pokemon, you're probably pretty safe.
I might have to not watch this because my hatred for Pokemon. I feel like I need to say that to 700 people right now. And yeah, if anybody has missed any of the runs or don't know what runs we have done, you can always type !HH in chat to see the schedule. And all the VODs have been uploaded onto YouTube and they've been highlighted on the Twitch. So whenever you guys got a chance after these next 2 runs are done, if you want to watch any of the runs that have happened, they're highlighted and uploaded. So we also have just a quick shout out because I know one of the runners that we had in this marathon is did a lot of the setup for ESA that's happening next weekend. So if you guys enjoyed this, you have more marathon goodness coming up next weekend with ESA, which is European Speedster Assembly. You can actually type !ESA in chat to see the schedule and information about that.
So with Mania,
kind of cross your fingers and hope for the best. The glitch There's actually a tutorial that somebody just recently made and put up on the SRDC page, or yeah, the SRDC page of Mania, and he explains the glitch. Other than that, everything's pretty straightforward. If you just watch any of the speedruns, you'll be able to tell what they're doing and just copy that. Apparently it was Sprinting Legs. I forgot who it was. It was Sprinting Legs that put that tutorial up. I know EBC, you played this game for a little bit and you were going to speedrun it, but you actually you stopped pretty quickly. I was saddened by that, man.
That Sun boss absolutely frustrated me to no end.
The worst, man, I'm telling you. If you would have actually committed to this game and done runs, Mad Wrencher, you'd absolutely hate Mad Wrencher. I can't tell you the amount of runs I've had that was way ahead of world record or on pace world record, and then it just died because of Mad Wrencher.
So yeah, I'm not sure where Unusual Cook is. If he's in chat, need you in the Discords, because he's going to be commentating this Pokemon puzzle game. Honestly, though, like Mole Mania was a pretty fun game. I did all levels in my blind playthrough, and some of the levels are pretty interesting. Pretty hard to figure out too. Some of the exits you have to go through like 3 different screen transitions before actually getting to the correct exit. There are bonus games in the game as well. Like, it's absolutely bizarre.
Yeah, it's a it follows the typical puzzle pattern where it gets harder as you go, and it adds more and more mechanics. It's a really fun game, though.
Yeah, especially when you have to traverse. Like, you kind of have to do like two puzzles at once. You have to traverse like the top plane, like the ground. You have to traverse underneath the ground as well, because there's actually like dangers underneath the ground that can kill you and harm you too. It's absolutely insane.
It's a really cool game. Feasels wanting to know if me and you could tag team blind commentate this. That sounds like a blast.
I mean, I can be up to the challenge.
All right, we got this. Yeah.
But where are we watching it somewhere?
Feasel should be giving us a link.
Okay.
So, in case you guys were tired of hearing my voice or ABC's voice, we're going to be talking more.
Ooh, BB Forky in chat apparently knows this game. I literally know nothing about any Pokemon game. I try to watch the speedruns, but man.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about this game. I know it's a puzzle game, so it's matching, destroying stuff.
Wow, Sicky just fail-fished my commentary. I'm never commentating for Sickinar ever.
You can't trust that guy. Mole Mania versus Pokemon Race. That sounds good. I think I can manage to beat Kupari.
I mean, it's only a 5-minute off estimate. Yeah, I don't know how we're contacting Kupari. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm butchering his name. I don't know how to contact him or letting him know what's up.
Well, Fiesel will just let him know when to start, and we'll just go from that. He'll figure it out eventually that we were randomly saying stuff about the game, trying to figure it out.
Hopefully it's like similar to Star Stacker. Because I never played Tetris Attack either, so I really don't know how anything in that game works either. But if it's like Star Stacker, I put enough time in Star Stacker to understand combos. There's Serifix. There's leaderboards for Star Stacker and Super Star Stacker. And you'd probably honestly be the only active runner at this point because all of us are basically done with the game. So the game levels are basically the same as Kirby Star Stacker. Like, I wonder if you unlock Intense after you beat the first 4 difficulties, or if it's just unlocked on its own.
That's a good question. I imagine it probably unlocks. That's how most games are with the higher difficulties, like S hard and Intense, stuff like that in games. You usually have to unlock them. Am I the only one that wants to say intense every single time?
Alright, I believe my voice is live right now. Hello? Alright, I accidentally exited out the chat. I will have that back up soon, but I think we'll be good to go with Puzzle Challenge soon. We got a really good runner right now with Kupari. He's been running this game